All right, question 9. Select the correct answer. The pH scale measures the acidity of a liquid as a function of its hydrogen ion concentration. So they give us this ugly looking formula. The question says, how does the hydrogen concentration of a solution with a pH of 2 compare with that of a pH of 1? Couple things to point out here right off the bat that confuses folks. pH, 2 letters, represents one variable. So that's important to know. We're not multiplying P and H here. pH measures the acidity of liquid. That's what that represents. So don't let that throw you off. They could have just used X instead of pH. Same thing. Same is true about H plus. H plus, that's not H raised to the plus power. That doesn't make any sense. H and that plus, that's just a symbol that represents the hydrogen ion concentration of a liquid. So again, they could have just used Y there. Either way. So I'm going to rewrite that formula here off to the side, because what I will notice, students tend to deal better with this when it's in its inverse form. So this is almost in log form. Like this is almost in log base by equals x form. The only thing preventing it from being in that form is we need to get rid of that -1 in the front. So I'm going to divide both sides by -1. And now it's going to be strictly in log form, which will make it really easy to convert to exponential form. I'm going to put in a base of 10. Remember, if they don't give you a base like this problem, it's assumed to be 10. So now we can see clearly. The base is 10. The Y is equivalent to the hydrogen ion symbol. And then X is equivalent, that should be a negative pH there. I forgot to include that. So X is equivalent to negative pH. I'm going to take all of those variables and rearrange them into exponential form. So that's going to be, instead of Y, it's going to be H equals, instead of base, it's going to be 10. Instead of X, it's going to be negative pH. So what this allows us to do is, remember, they give us numbers to substitute for pH. And it's pretty clear on how to do that now that we've solved this problem for H. So now we want to compare, okay, what is this equal to when the pH value first is 2 and then we reduce it down to 1. So we're going to first put in 2 for pH, and then I'm going to put in 1, and I'm going to compare those answers. So we'll obviously, not necessarily obviously, but a calculator will help. 10 raised to the negative second power is 0.01. 10 raised to the negative 1 power should just be 0.1. And ultimately, those are the two numbers we're comparing in this problem. We're comparing 0.01 and 0.1. And if we look at the four choices, notice how they phrase it. The hydrogen concentration in a solution with a pH of 2 is something times that of a solution with a pH of 1. So basically, we got to figure out, okay, how many times bigger is 0.01 than 0.1? You might be able to just do this in your head, but let's use division to verify this. 0.01 divided by 0.1 is 0.1. So that means this number is 0.1 times bigger than this number. So the answer choice should be C.